The Unified Parkinson's Disease Rating Scale is used for patients with Parkinson's disease. It consists of 4 different sections and takes around 10 to 20 minutes to complete. Sections 1 and 2 are self-questionnaires that focus on mentation, behavior, moods, and activities of daily living. Sections 3 and 4 are administered by a healthcare professional that focus on motor skills and complications of therapy. Today we will demonstrate sections 3 and 4 of the Unified Parkinson's Disease Rating Scale.
Hi, Ms. Grotto. How are you doing today? I'm Emma. I'm going to be your student physical therapist. So I saw that you completed levels 1 and 2 already, so we're going to move on to level 3, which is your motor examination. So how's your day been? Can you tell me about it?
It's been good. I haven't done much today. Just kind of relaxed and then came in and see you.
Okay, so I would mark that as for her speech and facial expression being both 1s. She has slight loss of expression and she is administering a poker face. So can you tell me more about your tremor?
Yeah, it's kind of all the time now, even when I'm just sitting here, and it's becoming a little painful now.
Okay. When you move, is it still occurring?
Yeah.
Okay. So for her tremor, I would rate her tremor at rest as a 2, which is mild in amplitude and persistent because it is ongoing. And for her action or postural tremor of hands, I would rate it as a 1 for slight and present with action. All right, Ms. Corrado, now we're going to move on to some other motor actions. So this next task, I'm going to ask you to tap your thumb with your index finger and with succession of all your fingers. So I'm going to ask you to just go like this as quickly as you can for me. So the patient demonstrates mild slowing or reduction in amplitude while doing her finger taps, so I would give her a 1. All right, Ms. Grotto, now we're going to move on to some rapid movements of your hands. So I'm going to ask you to just go like this as quickly as you can on your lap. The patient demonstrates mild slowing and or reduction in amplitude while doing the task, so I would rate her a 1. All right, this next task, Ms. Grotto, I'm going to put a gait belt around you just so you're safe and secure. Your arms up for me. All right. This next task, I'm going to just ask you to stand up from a chair for me, just in your normal way. Thank you. You can sit back down. So the patient demonstrated, she pushed herself with her arms up from her seat, so I'd rate her a 2. All right, Ms. Grotto, now we're going to move on to stage 4 of the testing. So I'm going to ask you a few questions about the occurrences that have been happening in the past week. Just let me know kind of what you've been feeling. So what proportion of the waking day have you been feeling your dyskinesias?
Probably about half the time that I'm awake.
Okay.
I'd say.
So I would rate her a 2. And how disabling are your dyskinesias?
A little bit, but not too bad.
Okay. So I would rate her as mildly disabling in a 1. How painful are your dyskinesias?
A little bit, but again, not too bad.
Okay. So I rated her as a 1, which is slight. Do you have any presence of morning dystonia, which is repetitive twisting movements in the morning?
No, not that I can think of.
She said no, so I rated her a 0.